Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. Mountain View Funeral Home and Cemetery knows how important it is for the community to come together at a time to honor our heroes. And here to tell us more about the Memorial Day event is Elisa. How are you?
I'm doing great, Brad. Thanks for having me back on the show.
Oh, well, I'm so glad to have you back because this is a topic I know so much about. My family is morticians and grew up in, the funeral home business. And the thing about the funeral home business and about Mountain View Funeral Home and Cemetery is that you guys are a staple in the community. Even though you're there at, of course, a sad time for the family or a celebration for the family, you know how important it is to bring the families together, especially to honor our heroes.
That's right. That's right, Brad. So, yeah, we've been around for 70 years. Family owned, same family. I'm not a Corey, but they treat me like I am, so I'm very lucky. But, this year was a little concerning for us. After last year, we had to cancel a lot of our community events. And it was tough. Families kept calling, are you going to have a Memorial Day event? And so we knew this year we needed to have this opportunity for families to come together and celebrate those that they've lost. And we're doing it really different. So I am a little nervous about it because we're going outside our comfort zone. We're going to do a concert in the park memorial theme event. We're doing it Sunday evening because we wanted it kind of like to be more of the relaxed, bring your blanket, bring your chair, bring an umbrella because the sun will just be setting. So we're going to kind of have a mix of what we've done in the past, which was a formalized service, but then we have a band that's coming out, Chad Freeman in the Red Line, and they are going to be playing all patriotic music. We're going to have our riders, we're going to have all of the VFWs, American Legions, a lot of the local posts have all participated in the past. And so we're going to bring them all together for a 2-hour event.
And also the Boy Scouts will be out the night before putting up flags, which is something that is definitely an honor for the Boy Scouts to do, to see the veterans that have served our country. And so they will be putting flags out by the gravestones and
That's right.
the plots, which are so important.
That's all right.
Let's talk about how important this is because, again, growing up in a funeral home family, it was always about celebration. I think some people get the stigma that you need to be sad when it comes to, funerals and the cemetery and stuff. But no, this is a place where you can come and honor and celebrate the life of a person. And that's what you guys really talk about at Mountain View Funeral Home and Cemetery.
Right, that's right. We want to take that stigma that death is frightful and it's something that you should never talk about, a taboo that is not discussed at the dinner table, but an opportunity for people to remember the life lived and to be able to tell the stories or wonder what those stories were. When those flags are out there, and the Boy Scouts do a great job along with our military, people walk by and they look and it's sad. Some people died during World War II or during Vietnam, and the dates tell that. We talk about the dash, and that's really the life that's lived, is the year they were born, the year they died, but what the story is that little tiny dash in between. And even at our event, you'll see people walking through the cemetery looking at the graves, and some people that attend don't even have anybody buried in our cemetery. As a matter of fact, a lot of them don't.
Yeah.
But they still come out to remember those that they love. I actually met a couple ladies that became very close friends of mine. We have a Garden of Angels, and they were walking, placing sunflowers. It's actually been quite a few years back on Mother's Day. And I asked them if they had somebody buried there, and they said, no, we lost our baby. But he's buried back in Pennsylvania. And yet they still came out to remember their Noah by placing flowers on other people's graves. And that just warmed my heart. Arizona is such a melting pot. Not everybody has the privilege of visiting their loved one. So they honor and visit other graves. And that just warms my heart.
Well, what I enjoyed growing up in the family was that we would go out to the cemetery during these times, and there would be a family member telling the story of the veteran that was there and telling what he fought and did everything. It was such a great history lesson, and that sometimes is great for the kids to go out and to learn, as you said, that hash mark between there, and that's why this event is so important.
Yeah, we are very fortunate, weather permitting. We're going to have a gentleman that was a prisoner of war for 7.5 years, and he'll be telling his story. One of the ladies that we're working with, Nancy, she's got a book that she's been working on for years of of the prisoners of war, and it tells each one of their stories. And you read these pages written by that veteran, and you feel like you were right there in the trenches, feeling the mortars flying past you. And to be able to not forget what those men and women went through, we'll never know. If you've never been in that situation, you cannot fathom what those young men and women experienced. And to give those families the opportunity to say thank you for our protection, and what we have is our freedom to be able to sleep at night in the comfort of our homes. You can't put a price on that.
You can, and it's so great that they're there for us and the people who serve our country.
That's right.
Let's put up on the screen one more time all the information here as we have the poster on here, and go ahead and tell them the time and place.
Yes, so it's going to be on Sunday. It's going to be May 30th. It's actually the day before Memorial Day, from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. It may go a little longer if the music is playing and people are jamming and enjoying it. We want them to feel comfortable in doing so. We've got Chad Freeman in the Red Line, and then we have a couple food trucks coming out. We have aioli burgers and we have Kona Ice. Bring your toiletries. We're doing a toiletry drive for the homeless veterans. We partner with a lot of the local VA associations, and so we collect anything you can give, undergarments, shampoos, conditioners, soaps, anything you want to bring and donate. We get together and we box everything up, and we make sure that it goes to the right people. And so we want to be able to say thank you, and this is how we do it. We give back to the community. We're excited.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it's a great thing. So thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Information is on aztv.com, and will you come back and we're going to talk about living ceremonies. They're called living
celebrations of life.
Yes, celebration of life, but when someone's alive still. It's a great thing that's going on now. A lot of people are doing them. So we come back like somewhere down the line.
We'll do it.
I like it.